I would also like to say, on behalf of Yard, thank you to Andy and Debris for helping us to come up with the lyric lounge pieces, and I feel privileged to welcome Debris onto the stage. So that's the big piece.
That was actually rubbish. I'm really loud, like I'm the kind of person, people swear at me on the bus when I'm on the phone, so you need to compete with me here. Are you having a good time?
Yes!
Alright, I'd like to reiterate that. Also thanks to Rachel for being here with us and getting up and doing a poem, working with Yard with us. She was fantastic. And it's lucky that none of the Yard group understand copywriting yet, because I'm going to sell a really good book out of this. Yeah, alright, you're just so static at the moment. Can you get up for me, please? Alright, let's just do a little bit of a poetic warm-up. Right, who's been raving recently? See, that's rubbish. So let's do a sort of poetic rave that we've got here, yeah? Okay, this poem's called A Rave's Romance, and I want you to repeat after me. So. I walk in a rave. Clock his face.
Clock his face.
I want actions as well, people. Clock his face.
Clock his face.
And suddenly, every other face is displaced.
And suddenly, every other face is displaced.
Lost in a haze of vaporized sweat and bass.
Lost in a haze of vaporized sweat and bass.
And bass. And bass.
And bass.
And bass.
And bass.
You guys up there, like, you need to learn from these people down here. I'm not impressed. Henderson, I can see you, you know. And bass.
And bass.
Right, that was right. We're getting there. No, you can't sit down now, okay? What was the last word?
Bass.
I feel like I've forgotten the rest of the poem now. Alright, so I walk in a rave, clock his face, and suddenly every other face is displaced, lost in a haze of vaporized sweat and...
Bass.
Yeah, that's alright. Okay, you can sit down now. Okay, that was just a little bit for you. I would have got you, like, I was going to teach everyone how to gully creep, but I've only got a certain amount of time, so we'll leave that to the next one. Alright, basically, I hear a lot of people when I teach them to write telling me that their childhood was boring, they have nothing to write about, all they do is, I go to Notts Uni and they're like, eat caviar and drink champagne and it's not exciting. So I told them that my childhood wasn't that exciting, but me and my brother did a few things to make it appear exciting. And one of those things was I used to narrate his life like I was a news reporter. So this is just a small piece of me doing that. It's called Newsflash. Get my voice ready. The height of a traffic cone and the posture of a teddy bear. The boy tussles with the chubbiness of his own legs, then carefully unhugs his fist from his mother's bread-like hands to carefully save the jewelry glowing shop centre, to eat around the heart of his last Jaffa cake. Well, I was writing with Yard, well, attempting to write with Yard in the small snippets I had around people shouting for me. So our theme was old and new. We had 2 boxes full of artefacts, various things, and this is what I got. It's a tenuous link, but I'm a poet, what else can you expect? And it's about, everyone's allowed one ridiculous relationship. Has everyone had one ridiculous relationship? Did anyone get married to that person? Okay, well, this is about the moment where you can either stay or you can go. Yeah, I'm seeing you 2 look at each other there. I know. You married him, didn't you? No, are you going to?
No, not now.
No, that's all right. Is that moment? Poetry, right here. Okay, it's called What Could Have Been. I saw your best friend, Vinny, set a dove alight. Her heaviness, flapping, trapped her wings in the netted curtains, leaving her body hanging like a hammock in the wind, struggling. Her flesh-white ash parting. We were on the 20th floor. Spring spitting through the fractured door. I'd watched. Vinny's rolling Rizzler like a sweet maker. Vinny's watching you roll like a grass layer. Then he reaches for his 2-pack lighter and covers his mouth with a cocoon of fists. The floor's smoke stains fall to camouflage her pillowcase white wings. She bobs in. Vinny points. She fights the walls like she's drowning. Her struggling limbs against the flat like a solid ocean hitting a dying body. Unlike most, weed energizes Vinny. Unlike you, forgetting your body. Vinny takes off his earrings, crucifix and toy watch. Tears his pupil through the dove's coordinates. The 6 a.m. sun struggles through the aquarium-sized windows. Her fight moving with their light. She penetrates the sticky curtains like 6-pack rings. Her wings, a fish strangled by pollution. Her rolling eyes giving way to the floor's gravity. Vinny thinks like a cat. Foot trembling a loose floorboard. Her on the other end wrestling, the board forcing itself against her body. She started to bend with the violent movement. Her sockets losing their wings until she's suspended in the curtains like a swing. I'm trying to watch, but her panic hides her definition. Like a motorcyclist round a sharp turn, backlight's the only thing that isn't smashed. Vinny pours Ray Nephew over her struggle. You mumble, I paid for that bottle. And Vinny struggles to peel the spliff from his lips and grimaces at the floor. Vinny enjoys the killing more than the eating. His lighter's flame strokes over the Rizzler's fat body. He tells you, it'll be worth the wait. Watch. It's like she didn't fall. The heat just rose, like opening an oven, wings of smoke struggling for death. You wake up from the light, your body in silent hysterics. You drop to the floor, spudding Vinny. And I remember, I love you, and watch her wings covetously. What could have been if I saw your best friend Vinny set a dove alight? If I saw her heaviness flapping and trapped her wings in the netted curtains, leaving her body hanging like a hammock in the wind, struggling, her flesh-white ash parting, and we were on the 20th floor, spring spitting through the fractured door. If I watched, that was a bit depressing, I'm sorry, but it's life, it happens. Right, this next poem is about when my sister fell in love and turned into a pancake. It was funny, it didn't last very long. It's called The First 6 Months. I want to live in the space that lingers in between your teeth and your tongue. I want a taste of fun, like broken seesaws and a potato gun. I want to be the words that get caught in that cancerous mist around your lips. I want to stick in your clothes like evaporated vinegar from chips. I want a relationship that lives in the sky, but not like a blimp or one that can fly. I want one that can fall. A relationship that can skydive, thrive off the upward thrust of air, struggling to keep us alive. I want to be barely upright, like a crooked house on the seaside, stare into your eyes like everyone else has died. I want you to be the other side of the mirror, where Alice is our new Eve, so everyone's a beginner. A world that's too young to tell the time. Walks into a rave at 12, then leaves at 9:30, dancing instead of going to the gym. Buying a drink on my own because, wait, who gives a if anyone else is watching? Ask me why if you think I'm flirting, so I can tell you. Read your lips under the music. Find your face through the white lights flickering like vanilla ice cream dripping in, because me and you, we're play fighting instead of eating, talking instead of arguing, living in acne scars, birthmarks, not just lagging muscles, but loving your arms, your skin instead of cars, because it covers you and drives us wrinkling into the life I want us to live. The last poem from me. I'm going to make you shout at me again. I'm not going to make you get up this time. I also want you to tell me some stuff. Could everyone think of someone that really annoys them? Really annoys them. Has everyone got someone? Yeah. You have nice lives. Has everyone got someone? Yes. Oh, yes. Your life's still a bit better than mine. Has everyone got someone? Yes. Okay. So does anyone want to tell me something that person does?
Sing.
Chat someone.
You're not allowed to answer me. We've done this before. Okay? Has anyone got something?
Works for the
Come
government.
late.
Maybe put your hand up. Works for the government. And what have you got, sir?
You come late.
Comes late. So punctuality. Anything else? Anyone?
Makes kids tie their hair back.
Makes kids tie their hair back.
Sings badly.
Sings badly. Is that directed at someone? Okay. Yes? Oh.
Leave skid marks.
There, man. Okay, so you've all got something. I need that adrenaline in you, because I'm going to need you to shout at me like I am that person. Have you got it in you? Test run, yeah? When I point at you, I want you to shout the word then, okay? Then! That was alright, but you know, from the diaphragm, yeah? You got it? Then! Right, I'll let you off, that was alright. Okay, this is my love poem to that person. You threw up on my skirt. You told your mum they were my cigarettes. You tell me my boyfriend Tariq is a pussy. Then! But you took me and my brother in for months through the divorce. Then! But you came to Edinburgh, Norwich, Bristol, every single one of my performances. Then! But you brought me soup, rang me just to listen when the world aborted me. Then! Oh, it's a lot worse than that. Then! About 10 times worse than that. Then! And everyone's saying, I should hit you. Everyone's saying, I should hit you. But we're standing at Leytonstone Station, and you're being sick on my skirt because they accidentally gave you too much anaesthetic in the termination. I tie my jumper around your legs, tell you it's cold so you don't notice the blood. Don't tell you I know the baby was my pussy of a boyfriend. Everyone's saying I should hit you. I still don't know if I will, but for now, I'll tie your hair back and direct your head to the toilet. Working with Yard, and I hope they don't forget me, and I hope they don't stop writing poetry, and I'm definitely going to set up some facilities so that you definitely don't. So it's just been fantastic, and I'm going to hand over to Andy now, who I've been working with for the past month, who's also been fantastic, so just give me a large round of applause, please.